from left to right, and the Riverhounds are going from right to left. I don't know why, but it seems like the wind's blowing a little bit better for Rochester. And we're underway, and ball out of bounds for a throw-in straight away. And as normal, as I think most teams, when you start the game, as you know, we kind of like knocking it around, trying to get a feel for it, get into the rhythm, and just don't make any silly mistakes straight off the bat.
Exactly. The first 5 to 10 minutes of a match is crucial. Try to establish some possession, some rhythm for your team, and I think that's the most important part of the match.
Yes, definitely, because we've been so unfortunate getting goals scored against us early, which we're the team that really wants to be doing that, and
exactly.
It's been uphill climb ever since. So
even in Dayton, they conceded in second minute into the match, and then they came back. So
that was that's a great turnaround,
yep.
And it's got to be a confidence builder for them too, I would think.
For sure. Throw in here for the Rochester Rhinos. That looked like a foul to me, but obviously the official missed that. Robbie Vincent.
And the officials are always right. That's a problem, right? And a trip there, and obviously a free kick against Rochester. It looks like we're going to get a free kick deep in the box, and it looks like Hunter Gilstrap's going to come out and take that one. And just looking. I look at Rochester, and it's a typical Rochester lineup for me. He's always got 4 guys in the back, actually a little bit similar to what we're playing, yes. And a deep midfielder player that plays in front of the back 4. And this team is a very hard team to penetrate usually, because they're very, very strong and have big, strong guys at the back. So any balls in the air get won very easily by them.
Well, they definitely seem defensive-minded. With what looks like they're playing with one striker up top.
Yep. And again, it's a little bit tough where we got to kind of get away from those high balls and long balls into the box, because they are definitely a height advantage
right.
At the back, and I think our strength's really a combination plays on the edge of the box, little 1-2s and creating chances like that.
That is definitely the Riverhound's strength. That long ball, I don't think it's going to work very well tonight.
No.
And Rochester is possessing the ball out of the back. They just gave it away. Riverhounds throw in. Now it's a little bit Riverhounds that will possess the ball here. And Riverhounds throw in.
Yep. And I think you're going to see a lot of times, if you can here, as I said, Robbie Vincent's playing kind of in the middle, but he tends to want to drift out wide left. When he gets the ball, a lot of times last year when he was playing with Dolman, who's where it's on the right side, he's got this great left foot, and he knocks out a long wide ball way right, gets Dolman on the ball, catches the defense shifting,
right.
And then gets down the line and gets a good crossing, and the ball's he hits a great ball, and I can't say it's like Beckham, but it's trying to be like Beckham, and he does it sometimes. And players, when you're a centre forward and you got a guy crossing the ball like that, it's great for you to get on the end of,
Exactly, very dangerous ball he plays in.
And I hope we get to see him doing that a lot more tonight, and those kind of chances coming along. There's a high ball, and easy for the defense again. And I think we've got to try and get that thing down on the ground.
We've got to control this ball.
And keep possession for a little while and get our rhythm.
Here we go.
And here we go. Exactly. Trying to get it out to the right, and not quite where he wanted it. He usually likes matted down further, but this will be good. I think they need to knock it around. We're only into the first, the first 5 minutes, and
hold the ball, possess it. Just get comfortable with the ball.
Yeah, exactly.
Not just give it away with those long balls.
Yeah, and that's what's been hurting us a little bit in the last few games. As players trying to force things in when it's not necessary, and making, getting intercepted or trying to get a little, flicks that aren't quite reaching, not reaching the players, and that's when good teams punish you. They steal it. And,
I think sometimes they try to play that what I call a miracle ball.
Yeah.
It has to be just absolutely perfect.
Yeah.
And that's hard. It's hard to play that way.
Oh yeah. If they were doing that every time, they'd be playing for Barcelona,
exactly.
right? Yes.
And here we are. Hunter clears the ball long. And once again, it's one in the air by Rochester. Sterling's got the ball now to Kevin Kerr.
Okay, I've got it right there.
And played back to Alfonso, just possessing the ball.
Yes, I am.
A great ball to Dahlman. Brings it down. Danny Earls in the middle. Good possession right now in the Riverhounds, getting in. If we can get a good ball in here.
Yeah, there you go. Us defense, they're strong defense players. They don't give up too much, and when they can, they make it difficult for the Hounds. And you can see they're pushing us back again.
Exactly.
And here they are knocking it around, and again,
I think this is important,
Sure.
We've got to possess the ball. We've got to establish some possession. But once again, we go long out of the back.
And Jose's never going to catch that one. But again, that's where we've got to kind of like maybe look at those kind of situations. If there's two Rochester players there and you're going against one, why knock it in there? Maybe hold it up a little bit more. And again, it's easy for us to say that up here, Oz, and we're, the defenders are looking up. They get a glance to look up, see who's open. But I think we can help that a little bit more too up front with players doing diagonal runs, creating spaces instead of being kind of like straight forward, and
playing too direct.
Exactly. And as we go on into this game, I'm hoping to see that happening up front with Jose, Green, and.
Then hopefully we can get our outside backs up into the attack and allow them to play that ball into the box, the dangerous ball that's we're looking for.
And the way the line set up as well, you got Dahlman that's kind of playing defensive midfield forward, three positions where, as you can see, he's over there right now, wide open, but getting it out there and getting it to him quick enough, is the question.
And here we won the second ball, Kevin Kerr to Dahlman. This is where I think we just cannot give it away. We need to hold this ball, hold possession.
And again, Jose can't do much with that. It's a high ball in. He can flick it on. There's no support.
I'd like to see us try to link up with our midfielders, our center mids to our forwards, and then get into the attack instead of it's always looks like it's going from our defenders straight to our forwards.
Yep.
And that's just such a difficult ball to ask a forward to bring down with a guy on your back.
Exactly, and you've got to be very special to be able to do it too.
Exactly.
And and you'd like to see those when those balls are knocked in long though too, Oz. You want to see somebody going up and looking to get that knockback from the forward.
Exactly.
We
Here's
can't.
Rochester.
Yeah, good opportunity.
Sorry to interrupt you there, but
no, that's good.
They were dangerous in the box there for a second. We got to quit messing around with it. There we go. Sterling out wide.
And now he can calm down a little bit.
Exactly.
As I say.
Once again, possess.
Yep.
Let's not play long. Let's try to hang on to this ball a little bit. Make them run, chase the ball.
Correct.
Good ball won by Dahlman.
That was. He's the smallest guy out there and usually gets up in the air very well, and he did well there. And Jose's kind of battling away. Again, Rochester clearing it out of danger. It seems a back and forth at the moment, both giving the ball away.
Yes.
Here they go down the left-hand side, looking up. Not much on this wide right side. There's a lot of open space here, and Rochester tended to want to go down the middle of the field instead of where the space was on this right side. A little battle going on here, and the referee gives it against the Hounds.
Joseph and Glenway. Kind of went both ways there. He called it against the Riverhounds.
Yeah.
But his first touch kind of let him down. That led to the foul.
Exactly, and we stress that all the time. That first touch of any player is so crucial, and what we try and teach most of the youth players and anybody that you coach in is
it starts at a young age.
You got to start doing that when you can barely walk, and so that ball has a nice cross in back across the box. A little bit lucky there, the Hounds, that nobody was coming in on that one, because that was a great knock back across the box for a chance.
Yeah, that was definitely a dangerous ball being played back in.
And here comes another one back into the far post. Big guy gets up and knocks it out of bounds. But Rochester's starting to get some chances now.
They're definitely starting to put some pressure on. They definitely have a size advantage, even in the attack.
Yes, they do. And again, Suns, I suppose, in the Hounds' eyes,
the first half is going to be a little difficult with any balls up high. Definitely, you can see him shielding his face as he's even taking his goal kick.
Yeah.
Once again.
Exactly, yeah. And there's a bad miscue. Back pass back to the wrong player there.
Exactly.
And Rochester counter-attacking right now. But got to give the Hounds credit. I mean, everybody's getting back as soon as we lose possession of the ball. They're trying to get back behind the ball, it seems.
They are. They're playing with a little bit of spunk today.
Yeah.
Definitely,
they had a
coming
good
off
win.
that win. Ball down the side, Rochester.
And well
by
done.
Vincent. Well done. Alfonso clears down the line.
And the ball stays in bound. Whoa.
That's got to be a foul. Here we go on Kevin Kerr. Undercut him. And he went up for a ball.
Yeah, that's a tough one to call too. As you can see the replay here, and the ball bounces at a funny bounce, and then Kerr goes up for it, but the other player didn't, and pushed his hips underneath him, and obviously he was going to make sure he wasn't going to go anywhere. So now we got a free kick here, and Alfonso is going to looks like he's going to knock this one in long. No, down the line.
Down the line to Jose.
And that's a good situation right now,
That
one-on-one, and if he can, now he's getting some help though, two players against him.
If we can get a corner or a throw in deep.
Looks like it's a throw-in, I think they got. No,
that stayed in.
Oh, it did?
Yes, it did.
You got to forgive us, we cannot see this very far left-hand corner out of the booth where we're at, but so we try to watch the replay, and then by the time we looked, it was already back in play and kicked out by a Riverhound. So here we go again.
Back on the ball. Playing back all the way to Hunter. Long ball once again, won by Rochester in the air, and the offsides came back from the offsides position.
Yeah, linesman did well there and caught that, but as we said, he's got to get these guys. He has no choice when Hunter's got the ball. Obviously, goalkeeper's got to get it out as far as he can. But we got to get some combinations here where if this ball, Hunter's got to pick out a player and somebody's got to support that player, like Jose, if it's Jose, or Bobby Vincent or Joseph here on the left.
Here we are back on the ball at midfield. We call a foul.
A lot of stopping and starting right now. It seems to be like...
There's not much flow to the game there.
No, nobody can get any flow because of the, kind of like the start of the Brazil and Colombia game I watched today. People going down like flies everywhere, and
a lot of whistles, a lot of stoppage. Not much flow to the match.
No. Well,
almost a mistake there by Alfonso. Kind of got lucky there. Went straight to Hunter.
Yeah, that's what we don't want to happen. That's how we get punished against the Dayton Dutch Lions here. In a heavy rainstorm a week ago before we went down to Dayton, and a bad pass back, and somebody intercepted it and went and tucked it away and won the game 1-0.
Ball in the corner there. Sterling lost it off his first touch. And once again, Alfonso down the line taps it out so we can get back. Riverhounds can get their defense set.
Yeah, a lot of bodies.
Get their shape back behind the ball. Joseph pressuring.
That's what I like to see as well. As I like to see our guys when you start getting a player going back towards his own goal, you've got to keep on doing that and making. I mean, he's got to go back to where it comes from, and it's a simple rule. And but once one of your players is doing that, everybody else has got to do it, because else you're just going to be chasing the ball. If
when your forwards press high, everyone needs to press with them.
Yeah, it's kind of like the switch that tells everybody else. And we can't tend not to do that sometimes. So then forward player gets frustrated because he's just chasing on his own against three players.
Exactly.
And again, Rochester getting some touches, knocking it around. Nice layoff there. Went out wide. Bad pass out wide.
Rochester lost the ball there. Throw in for Riverhounds. Rochester does seem to be stuck on that side when they do have the ball.
It looks. I'm looking at the field now from up here, and it's like compact, and it's all in like one. The middle third to the right side or the far side of the field, and we got 20 bodies over there. And there's not much room to go anywhere. I think even Rochester I'm sure Bob Litt is going to be onto them. We've got to open this game up, get it out wide, and create some open wingers so they can get some chances, because we're really you can see it's jammed
very
in
compact.
the middle.
We're using literally half the field.
Yes. And it's a big one too.
Hunter with her goal kick. See if we can put a head on this ball. We finally won that. Again, second ball, and we lose the next one. Rochester.
Nice breakaway situation for them, and Robbie tried to break it up.
Tried to break it up. He's got to be off there. Yes, he's offsides. No goal.
Yeah, good call there by the official. You saw it quicker than me because I couldn't see it.
Yeah, he was on the backside of the defender. He's definitely offsides immediately.
Yeah,
it's a good call. Easy call for the linesman.
Yeah. As long as they make it, that's all that counts, especially when it's the Riverhounds, right?
Exactly. There it is. He's completely off.
You see him sometimes, and you wonder what.
Well, sometimes you're on the other end of that call, so not pleasant.
And again,
once again, you have we're pressure high, but everyone doesn't pressure.
Yeah.
We lose the ball.
And there he goes.
And here comes Rochester, won by Marsh. Played back to Hunter and out. Relieves the pressure there. And once again, Rochester's back line wins the ball in the air.
Yeah. Still kind of playing down the center of the park too, Everybody's in that one little area, and
I think the Riverhounds need to try to possess again and get the ball wide.
Open this game up, spread it out
Stretch
wide.
the field a little bit and create some more space for the players. Make them go back. There we go.
And Jose goes running to the goal, but then nobody else pressures again.
Exactly.
And
we allow him to switch the field and get out of it.
Yeah.
Not doing too bad though, We're defensively, a couple of mistakes here and there. At least looks like a long shot's coming. Got a fortunate deflection bounce to Rochester, and then one by Alfonso in the box, played out.
Rochester getting it back in. Got a couple of guys jogging out of the penalty area.
Yeah.
Coming out wide finally here in an overlapping run, but he didn't go for it.
Oh my goodness, how is he open?
Yep.
There we go.
Good tackle by Marshall there.
Well done. Good win. Kevin Curry couldn't get to it. It's out of bounds. Rochester throwing. They've just got to relax. It seems like they panic a little bit with the ball out of the back and try to just clear it instead of play out of the back.
Instead of looking up and trying to find something in. As I said to you earlier, it's not just those guys looking up for it. That's where you need somebody to show for it too. Us and
movement off the ball.
Yeah, exactly. Just even if you're not going to get the ball, you've got to make those runs to create a space for somebody else to go into. And sometimes we just don't do that. Flick on, but no
there's
support.
No one there.
Exactly.
Yeah. And it seems we're constantly under pressure. Then we put ourselves under pressure by playing that style.
Exactly.
Here we go. We've got it wide to Joseph.
And this is a guy we want to get the ball to, too.
I agree. He's very dangerous up at the attack.
Yeah, can create some problems for defenses, and really not seeing much of the ball at this time.
No, I think he said he hadn't had hardly any touches in this match. First 20 minutes. Mike Green on the ball with Dahlman. Plays him through. It's again.
Little give and go, but didn't get the go.
Good win by Marsh. Lack of communication there. Two guys were Danny Earls. Marsh running into each other, and we lose the possession again.
Exactly. Rochester doing some silly things too. I mean, they just throw that ball and give it away, and there's no reason to do that. So, I don't know why they would want to do that. But here we go, and Jose, Joseph doesn't have jets like that to catch that ball.
No,
but that's a tough ball to get.
Very difficult ball. He's got two defenders in front of him. I think if he would have held that a little longer and tried to play to him, have him check to him, that'd been better. And
then finally looking at the field right now, now we've kind of like got it spread out, and I think you can see the two coaches here and Bob Lilly getting onto his guys, but all of a sudden this one's drifted in again, and they're pushing it all onto that side of the field, like compacting
Once again,
it.
we just gave the ball away, just mistakes. And now, even if Jose goes and pressures, there's no one pressuring with him.
Exactly.
So there's no reason, it's and you see Coach Niko Katic encouraging his guys to press high, push.
Yeah, get up on these guys and make mistakes because we're giving them too much time and room. And again, we're still knocking these balls into Jose, who's not really a guy that wins balls in the air. He can bring it down.
Right.
He's not like a 6'4", closer. And
nice turn. That's a foul. Foul on Joseph and Gunway. Here we go. Riverhounds quick start. They're compacted again. They've got to spread the field.
Yeah.
You play Jose, now get it wide. There we go.
Yeah, see, sometimes they're in too much of a rush, don't you think, guys? Like, see there was 5 yellow players, and
there's
instead
no reason
of
to do a quick start.
No, because you're not going to go anywhere. So you may as well, let these guys get away from you, take a few more seconds, and open up the field.
Fans wanted a foul there, but it looks like Joseph's actually stepped on the ball.
Well stepped up by Marshall there, and
well done.
Right winger, that could have been a good ball. Better pass back, and he could have got a probably a through ball to him. The guy's left foot when he's a right-footed player, so then he's got to take time getting onto his right. Exactly, and that's what we emphasize to kids when you're teaching them, because they're. If you're right-footed, you want to get it on your best foot, and that's the problem. You don't have time, especially as you start working up through the ranks and you're getting against better competition, better players. It's got to be one touch.
At this level, that ball has to be, put
touch,
on the right
gone.
foot, gone. One touch, boom.
Exactly, and you could see there that little late, just that pass back.
That looks like a foul. He's all over, and Joseph not called. My goodness.
And cleared out.
I've got quite a big center back in Baba Diallo.
Yeah, he's been with the team for quite a while, I think, and a veteran player, and he's always looked strong back there.
Dangerous ball here.
Oh, dear.
Oh. Blocked by Alfonso.
It was a very good block. It's a good job he did that, because that was on its way in the back of the net, and off the...
Oh, my God. Sterling touched out.
I thought he was going to try and let that go out.
I thought he was going to shield it out myself. Give it away again. Another mistake. Seems like he fell down. No call.
Dangerous
ball in again.
And cleared out by Marshall.
Putting in some pressure here.
Yeah, finally, and you're going to see the coach, Bob Lilly, now getting on their cases to get this ball. Let's start getting some shots off and creating some problems.
You can't keep playing in your defensive third. Eventually you will concede. Riverhounds need to possess the ball, get back to how they started the match.
Yep.
Section 108, row E.
Here's
Section 108,
Rochester in the corner, plays back.
Congratulations.
And yeah, I mean, they're doing a good job too. As you see, that was pretty poor. But
Yeah.
you know, not a crazy rush, and,
Right.
and they'll come back if they need to. If there's nothing gone, get
They're
back
okay
out
with
of it.
possessing it instead of rushing and trying to play a
Exactly.
ball in that's not.
Especially at this stage too, because it's 0-0 in the 25th minute. You know, where it's no need. We've got time to create and get some opportunities.
No reason to rush a ball, play a. You say once again, play a long ball in, but I think Joseph's on top of that,
I don't. Yeah, he's kept
Yeah.
it in.
and it's a throw in for the Riverhounds.
Yeah, it didn't look like it, but he did well. And here's
Back to Sterling.
this is where got some
Jose's.
combination.
There we go. Let's open up the field a little bit. There we go.
Yep.
If we can get this ball one to Dahlman here. Oh, just off. And here comes Rochester again, but he
Yeah.
has no support, so he holds it up. And the Riverhounds get back. Coach Kadich again is urging his players to push as a
Yeah.
unit.
I got to give Alec Dixon there, number 3. He did a good job there,
Yes.
breaking that down and winning the ball and getting out of there. And here they go down the right side.
Oh, it's a
Nice
good
quick
ball
cross in. Rushed clearance, but
Won by Marsh.
yeah, and
Joseph's got the ball here.
Oh.
Called it out. Throw in for Rochester.
tough to see from up here. It looked like it could have been still in, but
Yeah.
obviously we're not close enough to know. And again, we've got a lot of bodies behind the ball, so it's going to be hard to break us down as long as we don't make any mistakes. And here we go now.
Exactly.
And again
Again,
one
a
against
long
2.
ball. Baba Diallo plays the ball out wide. And
Only Flunder coming up here to take the throw in because you need Joseph to get up there to get the ball. Talking with Nico and trying to sort things out, it seems like.
oh, they need to. It's
Exactly.
too many guys just flat-footed there. Got to have movement off the ball, creating space for your teammates.
Yeah, we got 3
You
standing
get
in
3
the same
standing in the
place.
same. You know, it's one defender can take care of all 3 there.
Exactly.
Makes it easy.
Glad to see Joseph starting to get involved, getting upset
Like-
actually,
I'd
but
like
that's probably what it needs to. You know?
Yeah. Maybe
Some-
that'll put a spark in some of the guys there.
Sometimes you do that, have to do that, you
That's
know. I
true.
saw him arguing with Nico a little bit, and maybe that, you know, is what he needs, you know. Get mad and do something.
Here we are down the right side with Green and Kevin Kerr
Yeah. Kirk cutting
possessing
the ball, back.
See if we can get a ball in here. Giving the Rochester in the corner.
And you can see when Kerr had it, you can see those green shirts like swarming
Yes.
around him. There's 3 players that he's got to battle away to try and get the ball under control and get a pass to somebody, and they're not allowing that to happen. That's a nasty collision, both people hitting heads there, and
He gave it to Rochester. The foul.
I think he did, but boy, I think,
I think he
you're going
is,
to see the replay right here. Maybe
I think
not.
they bumped heads there.
Yes, he cracked heads
Yes.
with each other. I think Marsh came off the worst there because he
Oh,
hit
for sure.
hit the back of the player's head, I think. Pretty tough player though, and typical for the way Marshy plays. He takes no prisoners, and
He leaves it on the field,
he
that is for
definitely
sure.
does. He gives everything he's got, and he's not going to hold back, even if it's not a 50-50 ball. You know, he's going to get in there, whatever it takes.
I
I've seen
think
him-
he's a little surprised the call was given against him.
Yeah, I
Looks
was
like he
too.
took the worst of it.
Exactly. And they got him off the field, and the referee's, I don't know what he's doing.
I know,
He
they
should be
should-
continuing play. I
Why
don't
wouldn't
know
they?
why.
Yeah.
He's discussing what's going on here, and
We've had so many stoppages in the first 30 minutes here.
Yeah,
It's just
yeah.
absolutely no
No.
flow.
no, hard to get a rhythm
Just
going,
bits
isn't
and
it?
pieces of the match and
Yeah.
not enough flow.
Then here go Rochester on a free kick, and
They let him on. They let him back on. Marsh is back in.
that's good. We need him in there for these guys.
There comes a long ball into the box. Won by Dahlman. Top of the box. Push and's back, not called.
On.
Against Joseph. Good defend this here. 3-on-1 there. It's a good win. And out.
it's Alex Dixon. He's pretty quick when he's on the ball. He lost control of it there, but he looks like he's a dangerous player for them. That's a nice
they got
ball
a great
wide.
ball wide.
He's got to pick up
We've
here
got to
in
be
the
able
box.
to mark up and get this out of the box.
And there he
it's a Dixon. Oof. Got that ball there. Joseph out wide.
Shouldn't have mentioned that name probably because he's down in the box. Two players have clashed here, and I think
when they went to clear it, he caught him. Because Alex Dixon was trying to shoot that ball.
Nike is a proud sponsor.
Yeah, we might get to see a replay of that. I don't know.
Follow at Nike Soccer on Twitter for all the latest Nike Soccer information.
Into the 31st minute now, and really not many chances for either team. Really,
No,
the dangerous things are these crosses coming in, but it's not
no
really.
One's really got on the end of it.
No.
Really haven't had to make a save.
Neither goalkeeper's not really been tested at this time, and most of the game being played right in the middle of the field and mainly to the far side.
Yeah.
And it seems like it's just bottled up. There's nowhere to go.
The Riverhounds need to establish more possession, I think, and then get into it when they get frame.
Yeah.
In this game, they always say you can't score goals if you don't shoot.
Exactly, and that's what you need. I mean, we have Jose here, who was the top goal scorer last year in the league, and he's not getting enough shots off and getting chances, which you need him to do. And that's where we've been failing a little bit. We have another guy called Colin John, who's not been getting in lately, and top forward from played a lot of different great places in England, and is a Dutch player, and he hasn't been in too often, and hasn't got too many chances either. They both scored a few goals, but not
what we would have expected. I think when you see the roster of the Riverhounds not living up to expectations, I think would be the best way to explain that.
And I got to give him credit. I got to give him an excuse, if you want it. Is really at the beginning of the season, got into the first 1 or 2 games. Both players they're trying to learn each other's strengths and weaknesses and working on that. And then all of a sudden, we lost a game here 4-3 against Wilmington, and Colin John, I don't know whether he fell into the referee, pushed the referee, whatever, then got suspended for 3 games. So that chemistry kind of like he was out for 3 games. So that's 3 long weeks of not being able to start getting a rhythm together with your other forwards. So we've had and then Jose had a family problem where he had to go back home for 2 weeks. So really haven't had them together enough to get things gelling.
Well, here we go, back into play. Danny Earl's head ball, lost the ball. Got a little fortunate there. Fonzo playing wide to Sterling. Once again, let's relax with the ball here. Maybe establish some possessions. That's a foul.
Yeah,
he called it.
That's a bit of a hospital ball too. He's got 2 players in him, and you give him a ball that don't quite reach. That's what I'm talking about when we don't give these crisp sharp passes that get to people's feet quick so they can do something with it. And obviously then you've got to have a good first touch. And here we go again with Hunter with a long kick up.
Again, looks like it's going to be a tough ball there, and it's won again by Rochester. Danny wins his second ball. Dahlman flicked on, no one there. Jose's pressuring. There's Alex Dixon in the midfield.
Yeah, I like this player. He's a tricky little player that keeps possession of the ball and then creates something right away.
Riverhounds definitely have to keep an eye on him, not let him run free. Can't have it limit his touches.
And here it goes again, a throw in down on the far left-hand side. Riverhounds got numbers back though, and referees called something. 2 players off the ball. Pushing and tugging at each other. And
still, and they just talked to him.
Yeah.
Still a Rochester throw in. Into the box. Danny Dahlman defending.
Yeah, did a good job.
Won that. Plays it back. To clear out of the box. Got to be offsides there.
Corner kick.
It's a corner kick.
Yep. Got deflected on the way in. There was a strong hard cross in there looking I don't know whether it was a shot or a kind of a tweener,
Yeah.
Maybe a shot, maybe a cross, and
if it goes in, it's a shot. If it's
yeah, exactly, you meant to do it. And if it doesn't and you hit somebody on the head, you meant to pass it to him. So.
And here we go, corner kick for Rochester. They definitely bring in some size. They bring back
Oh yeah, this number 4's up in there. He's
Pat
a big lad.
Slogic.
Yeah.
He's a big man. He's fighting there, fighting for the ball.
And he got on the end of that
Yes,
nearly
he
there.
did. And Riverhounds clear out and get up.
Got to
Pushing
close
high.
him down.
Rochester plays the ball wide in the left side. Back into the box. Dangerous, unmarked. Whoa.
Whoa. What a
Dodged
great,
one there.
what a great opportunity for Rochester. And he wasn't offside either. I mean,
I don't think so. I don't know how he come through unmarked there.
I think that was tougher to miss than score there, to be honest with you.
Unbelievable.
Maybe that's why he's a defender. I don't know. But,
He's a little beside himself that he actually missed that.
exactly. Baba Diallo. And I'm sure he would like that one back again because, boy, there was nobody around him. He was probably about 6 yards
6
away from
yards
the goal
out.
and missed the target.
I agree. I think it would be harder to miss than make.
But we'll take it.
We'll definitely take it. Riverhounds dodge one there.
Yep.
See if we can build out of there, out of the back. Robbie Vincent plays it to Alfonso in the back. Tries to play long to Green. Once again, lose that long ball. He's got to be offside. Yep, comes from the offsides position in.
Yeah, these long float in and you give defenders time to figure out,
Give some time to camp underneath that ball, adjust, and here we go. Joseph lost the ball.
Oh, that's a nice pass.
Great pass in and corner kick.
And the first touch. If he'd have got that first touch in the right place, that would have been in the back of the net.
His first touch let him down.
Exactly.
Allowed the Riverhounds
here
to
it
get
is
there.
on the replay. Great pass, wide open. That first little touch, bubbled 2 or 3 yards away where he needed it, right there with one step. First time shot. Here's a corner kick for Rochester. Again, the big guys back up.
Looks like an in-swinger this time.
Yeah, they got a lot of movement going on in there. Way to the far post. Nice touch out by
He called the foul
Hunter.
on the. He's all over Hunter there, but he did get a hand on it.
Yeah, good job there. Yeah, kind of like all over him, making it difficult for him. But yeah, as we say, you never know what the
Long out.
ball if he's like holding the opposite player down before. I think he had him by the shoulder actually, and so he couldn't get off the ground. But
They definitely have a height advantage in the back.
oh yeah, for sure, by good 12 inches, I think.
Oh my goodness, Baba Diallo and Pat Slogic, they're both
Big tall guys.
big, tall guys in the back. Very difficult to win the head ball against. That's why I think the Riverhounds need to focus more on building it up,
Exactly.
keeping it down, play it wide, and then get it into the box. We just haven't been doing a good job of that.
No.
Here we go. Played back to Danny Earls.
Keep it. There's no
There
rush.
you go. No rush.
No, exactly.
Once again, Marsh out to Alfonso. Let's possess it here a little bit. We're going into the 39th minute.
And give it away.
Give it away again with a tough ball down the line. Oh, that's, I don't know how that's not a foul. Gives him a throw in for Rochester.
Yep. Yeah, some strange calls. Some we think they should be called, and then some that aren't called. You know,
Right.
it's
Looks like he was just pushed off, just without the ball there. He's pushed out of the way.
what a layoff. This
Oh,
is a
it's a great
dangerous
layoff.
guy. Oh,
Crosses it, nobody there, nobody home.
see Dixon there. I think if it had looked up, takes that one more touch, takes it to the byline, and then cuts
exactly.
the ball back when you've got some more support. You know, but there again, you know, a little bit rushed and. A little bit surprised. I thought he would do better with it than that. But he's a dangerous player. He's going to be a thorn in our sides, I got a
Here
feeling.
we go. Sterling out wide. It's a great
This is
ball
a nice
played.
move.
Back to Jose.
There's a run by
Plays a big diagonal
Vince.
ball in. But once again, Pat Slogic in the air. Wins it for Rochester. Plays it long down the line.
and Dolman again on the ball. And
Just giving it away.
yeah, it's strange for him to give it away so easy. But where he's playing like as a right fullback, or as we said, now he's got the possession of the ball, which we want him to see him get. But he seems like he's so far back And now he's taking a run down the line.
That's a
Nice
good
ball into Joseph. Little combination there
should
that
have
we
a
need
corner.
to see more.
Oh, they call it a goal kick went
Yeah.
off of him.
So what I was getting at, Oz, is he's playing like right fullback, so he's open. But when he gets the ball, he's the guy you need to get it in the
middle
offensive
third. Yeah,
you know
yes,
what I mean?
yes,
Not
yes,
there
yeah.
because
middle to offensive, so he can get into that.
Exactly, get into those spots to get the crosses because he's a good passer, usually a great passer of the ball, and he's good if he's got somebody going out
He
there.
hasn't been very effective today, though.
No,
in
not
that
from that position at the
Yes.
moment. I'd like to see him maybe Nico change him at halftime and maybe push him up and put somebody else,
Yes.
Green back, who's usually been a midfield player or defender. I know he's been a goal scorer of late,
Right.
but
He scored 2 last game, right?
yes, and I'm sure that's what he thinks. He's on the ball right now getting goals, so you want to use him if you can. But I think maybe that may happen in the second half. I don't know. We'll see. And a throw in there to the Riverhounds, I think.
Yep.
Yes, it is.
Deep in their own corner. And another giveaway there. Rochester puts it over the top.
I was just looking at the screen there. That was pretty good. As the train goes by here at the stadium, and a flashback to an old movie on a railroad track, and that's our main man Doug. He's on the ball, and here's a long kick coming again, sunning in Hunter's eyes right here,
Oh, for sure.
and the Hounds fans getting into it with him and trying to get something going here. We're into the 42nd minute now, and
Oh my goodness.
we can't give anything away for sure, and we'd love to go into the locker room with a goal up, but we haven't had a chance yet.
Here
so
we go, pushing high.
that's what we
But
need
everyone's
to do.
got to come.
Exactly.
And Rochester keeper clears it long. Danny Dahlman brings it down, plays it down the line, tries to play it. Bubba Diallo plays back to his keeper. He's under pressure. He's got to
Yep.
play it. Couldn't pick it up. Good
And
win
here we
by
go
Danny
again.
Earls. Joseph on the ball. And throw in for the Riverhounds. Be
And
great
again-
to get a goal here late.
Yeah, definitely. It'd be crucial for us if we could do that right now. But you can see, look at Rochester.
There's 3 guys
One-
on him.
on
3
one.
guys. He had nowhere to go.
Exactly.
Here comes Alex Dixon. We won very well by Robbie Vincent.
Yep.
Here we go, Jose.
On his own with 3
Well,
guys around
got
him
the
and gets a
foul.
foul.
The dangerous area here, right about 35 yards out.
Yep. Good opportunity for us here. Like we said, it'd be nice to go into the locker room with at least getting a chance on goal. I'd like to
Yes.
see us do that. If we can do that, maybe come away with one. But a couple of good guys here. I mean, Jose can hit a ball pretty well, but Dolman's usually the one that takes the free kicks or any dead ball situation. But
Looks like it's Jose and Danny Earls on the
Yeah.
ball. Comes Alfonso. He's just back.
and this is where I'd like to see actually a little bit of a fake. If Dolman takes a run out wide right,
Play him
and they
wide.
knock it into
Yes.
him, and then the 2 players on the ball go into the box, then we've got numbers up, and there he kind of jogged that way.
Jose tried to take a shot.
That's
Danny
tough.
played him short. That's tough from that distance.
Yeah, you
Very
gotta-
difficult.
You got to be have a perfect shot, perfect place, and everything's got to be just right to
Everything.
make it work. So
From that distance, to be the
Exactly.
keeper, yes, it has to be spot on.
yeah, if you've got a keeper that lets a ball in from that distance, you
might
gotta-
need a new keeper.
Exactly. And this guy's not going to let that happen.
Rochester goal kick out long. Dixon wins the head ball. Here comes Rochester.
Nice flick on, switch of play.
Play wide. Danny Dahlman's on it. He's going to shield it out.
Yeah.
Goal kick for the Riverhounds.
I'll wait till he puts it up, though.
And I don't, probably one delay, I think, in this first half. Maybe we get an extra minute or 2, maybe at the most, I think.
would say
and,
2 at the most.
Yeah,
That's
and it's been pretty even. It looks like it's a 2. I'm looking down there at the 4th official, and he's got 2 written
Yes,
on his
he
board before he
does.
puts it up. But that's our advantage, I suppose, being able to see that.
yeah, from up high, definitely. Yep, it said 2.
And there's that long ball again.
And one again by Rochester.
Yeah, we're not going to win too many of those for sure. Not with
We
Joseph and
We haven't the whole match.
exactly.
Uh,
And It's a good
Good
tackle
there by Rochester.
Yeah.
There's Jose pressuring high, and Joseph's coming in with him. But once again, we let him out.
There's that it's funny, it's that like third, fourth pass, and then that fifth one we don't close him down, and they can get it out of there.
Yellow card here for Dahlman on the tackle.
There will be a minimum of
I think he's a little bit frustrated, with how that went down, and that sometimes causes you to go after players that and give a foul away they don't need to do.
And especially this late in the half, just to have a yellow card now, and he's got to carry it into the second half.
A yellow card
Exactly.
has been issued to the Riverhounds, Matt Dahlman.
The ball's not even really in a dangerous area, and
No, not in the
no
middle
need
of
for that.
Yeah.
I agree with you. I think that was out of frustration.
Yeah,
Just coming in late.
You've played, I've played, and we've all got in that situation. Somebody strips you of the ball from you, and you shouldn't have lost it, and then you made a mistake, so you want to chase back. You like to see that, but you can't give a silly foul away. If you're going to do that, you got to win the ball.
Exactly.
And if you do, it's good, but it's very easy to get pulled into that, dragged into that kind of makeup. I want to make up and hit this guy because
now it just to change the way that your right back has to play the rest of the match.
Exactly.
He's already on the yellow.
Yep. So it's a tending to him. He's getting up. It looks like he's going to.
Looks like he's going to be okay. I think he
he's
got
gotta
into
get
his
off the
ankle a
field,
little
though.
bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll take him off. Probably finish the half with 10 men.
Yeah, it might do that.
Can't be much time.
Looks like there's a pretty good crowd here tonight too. It's
a great
pretty
crowd.
full stadium, and like we say, a lot of people down here. Beautiful weather.
Sure,
for the
they'd love
4th
to
of
see a
July.
win here on July 4th. They came here
Exactly.
for this.
And they can sit and watch the fireworks afterwards, so it adds to the occasion.
Exactly.
And here's a ball going to be whipped in
Comes
here.
a long ball in. Yeah. So he goes miss hit. One.
No problem for Marshall. He's strong back there. That's a nice. Here's an overlapping run. Good
Yeah,
one.
he's got him.
And that's Green going. Or is that Sterling? Flunder, sorry.
Sterling. Yeah, it was Sterling.
Yep. Lost possession, and here comes
Here they
Rochester
come again.
counter-attack.
Long ball down the line. Alex. Won by Sterling.
And we had numbers back, though, too. He did well there. We had 5 guys back and only 3 of the Rochester players. So that's what you try to do as soon as you lose possession. Get more bodies behind the ball. Create more, difficulty for the opposing team.
Riverhounds need to make sure they ride this out here in the last minute or so.
Yes,
Can't
definitely.
be much time. No mistake late in the half. And they could go into half.
The
There we
referee
go. One.
looking at his watch.
Yeah. Jose's coming all the way back
Yep.
into the midfield to win the ball.
Oh, got the
They
call
got the
there.
call. We need to get this ball. Hurry up. Riverhounds, he's looking at his watch again.
They're delaying the game.
They're delaying
and
it.
letting
Let's
them
go.
do it. This is a good last chance here. Get it into the box.
I agree. Oh, play wide. We got to get it in.
He's got to know that he's going to blow his whistle
Yeah.
any minute, any second, not any minute. And there he goes.
There it goes. Got absolutely nothing out of that.
And that's typical us when you're not that confident. You don't want to give anything away. You don't want to make a mistake. And there, to me, that's get that ball into the mixer.
Exactly.
In the penalty area where
we've been
neglected of that.
We're definitely lacking on that end, and hopefully we can, instead of playing the ball long, let's play to feet and possess. Rochester plays one long in. Well won by Alfonso. Robbie clears it out.
And again, just the start of this half of the game. Rochester getting some opportunities. A little bit scrappy at the moment, trying to get a feel for the ball, back into the rhythm. Nasty foul there. Not a good position for us.
Very dangerous position for the Riverhounds. About 25 yards out.
Exactly.
Top
And
of
a
the
quick
box.
one taken, and referee lets it play on. That was wasted
little
by Rochester.
Absolutely wasted.
And
Good for the Riverhounds. Hunter's on the ball there.
I don't know if we get a chance to see that again. That was kind of really wasted because I think they thought that everybody was like lackadaisical and then they could get a quick one off. But Rochester getting possession of it in defense again, back
Long
to the
ball
keeper.
again. Here we go. Got to win this. Dahlman up. Good win.
He got some height there, didn't he, for his size?
Yeah. Once again, though, here we go. Riverhounds with possession. Loses it again. Green was on the ball.
And here's Dixon, who's a dangerous little player.
Oh, there's a late tackle there.
Did well there, I think, because I thought he'd knocked the ball too far. There was no way he was ever going to catch it, and kind of left his leg and dragged it behind him, as you see here, and kind of
bailed him out a little bit with the foul.
Kind of got the referee on his side with that one, and I thought that's the way it looked. You know, he knew he wasn't going to catch that ball and left his leg dragging and got touched, and he looks like he's limping. But watch him in about another 30 seconds. He's going to be flying all over the place. But anyway, dangerous situation for the Riverhounds. Knocks it out wide instead of into the box, which was kind of a strange play.
Good win there, and Jose's on the ball, one-on-one.
He needs to get on that left foot, and he's going to hit one.
He is.
Yep.
Oh, struck it well. Parried wide, corner kick for the Riverhounds.
And that's a familiar sight with Jose. When he gets one-on-one and he can get that ball, and he's always going to favor his left foot, and he's got a great strike, and you could see there he got it off as soon as he could, but needed probably a little bit closer, maybe 4 or 5 yards, and then he could have been pretty much
more dangerous
much more dangerous situation.
It's like Dahlman's going to take the corner kick for the Riverhounds. They're all getting up, just leaving Sterling back.
There's no Rochester player up. Everybody's
they're all
in the
back
box.
in the box. Looks like they parked the bus here.
Yeah. That's a long.
Goalie picks that up.
Yeah.
Needs to be out a little bit farther outside the 6.
Yeah, you got to make the keeper hesitate. Guess.
Right.
Do
second
I go?
Guess. Exactly.
Once they have a second mind, and they get caught in no man's land.
Good ball there played.
Oh,
Kevin
nice.
Kerr on the ball in the corner. Plays it back in, but no support. Easily won by Rochester, and they possess, and there they ping it long for us. Alfonso.
Marshall just clears
it out. Wish he wouldn't do that. Wish he'd look to possess there. And we have to give a foul away.
Daniel's.
He's pointing to the
I don't know why he's pointing to the screen.
It wasn't a foul.
It's not going to change the referee's mind. That's a foul, Danny, so don't worry about it. And play on. Get back into a position where you're marking somebody. But again, different. Tough. Don't look like they want to take. They're waiting. Looks like he was looking for a short pass again there when you're in a great situation to get it into the box. I mean, here it goes.
Out wide.
Way too long.
Shield that out. That would be a good goal kick. The Riverhounds.
Kind of unorganized there. I'm a little bit surprised with Bob Lily's team there. It seems like they didn't really know what they were doing. Wanted to take a short one and then change their mind, and then the ball knocked in was really not in a great area to create anything.
Just gave the possession away immediately.
Exactly.
Here we go, goal kick. One again in the air by Rochester.
Oh, well done,
Great turn by Kerr. Here we go. Let's possess the ball a little bit out of the back. Sterling. Joseph on the ball, plays back. Let's not make. There we go. Let's possess.
And now switch. This is
the one
great
we've been
switch.
Looking for. Dahlman's in.
This is where we need
out wide.
And this is a
handball.
Plays on.
What?
Yep. It wasn't in the box.
Called it. It's outside the box there. Good. Free
Only
kick.
Just.
Definitely dangerous position here.
Yeah, we could have done with that one being in the box, but referee calling it just outside, and I think it was a good call.
I think it was just right outside the box.
Yep.
Good position for the Riverhounds here, hopefully on a set piece.
Yeah, definitely. And everybody's up too, except for 2 players hanging back, Dolman and it looked like Flunder, Sterling.
Yeah.
I'm surprised Dolman. This might be a play that they're looking at here. Dolman's there hanging on the edge of the box. I mean, he's got some space there, and also Kerr. It could be either one, you know.
Yeah.
Maybe Dolman faking the shot and letting it run
Dummy
to Kerr
it through,
and getting an open chance at the goal. It should be.
Shot.
Oh,
and it's a goal.
Great goal.
Yes. Riverhounds scored.
And boy, we needed that one. Great turnaround early in the second half, 51st minute. Want to see the replay here. There was a lot of bodies in there, and I don't know who was the person that got the head on it at the end.
That was Marshall on the end of that.
Okay, here it comes. Let's see it again. We might see.
I'm pretty sure that was Marshall right there.
Yes, it was.
Yes,
Yes.
it was Marshall.
Great job. And as we said, you know, do or die.
Whip the ball.
He's not going to. He's going to go for that, no matter what's in front of him, and got his head on it. And that was a great ball whipped in by Danny Earl too.
Hopefully the Riverhounds here. There we go, coming again into the attack.
Yeah, we got.
Jose was asking for the ball down the line. Joseph played it a little late. And here comes Rochester back into the offensive third, our defensive third.
Scored, you know, the first 2 or 3 minutes.
Agreed.
Right afterwards, you got to hold it and get composed and don't let anything get through here. And Hounds trying to do that, just clearing it out for. Oh, it's a Riverhounds throwing.
It looked like it went off Rochester on this clearance, deflected off.
So yeah, great start to the second half here, early into it. You know, the first 5-6 minutes, and needed that desperately. And
I'm sure Coach Nico Gadich got his guys pumped up. That came out strong.
Exactly.
Great set piece.
And it looks like they've opened the game up too. They were playing a lot wider. We saw a couple of long balls out here, wide right to Dolman, which we wanted him. We were saying we need to get him up further so that he can get those crosses in to cause problems.
Exactly.
And that's what it was, you know. And we got a free kick out of it actually. There's a long ball down the right side for
one by Alfonso, brings it
that's
down.
Better.
That's
well
much
done.
better. Instead of playing it long,
exactly.
possessing it, holding possession now, getting up into the attack. That's good. Holds it up with Kevin Kerr, plays the Robbie Vincent. Oh, lost the ball there. Oh, give it back to us.
And
well
now
done.
keep it.
Keep it.
There you go.
Green down the line.
Green
I think he's got him.
Oh,
he's got past him.
He's got 3 players to go past, though, if he can. Great.
Oh, whips it in.
Boy.
Off the deflection.
Boy,
it's still in.
Miscommunication there with the goalkeeper and defender, and they get it cleared out. Boy, that was a surprise.
A little unfortunate there. Could have had a second.
Exactly. And again, Rochester coming back at him and slowing it down again, starting to reorganize, get some bodies free. And, well, unlucky there, Robbie nearly read that one. I mean, that would have been a nice interception.
Especially in that part of the field, they were all pushed up.
Exactly. You get 1-on-1.
Riverhounds making them play back.
And that's okay. Let them keep it. Exactly. As long as they're in their half, it's no problem. And that's where I'm sure Bob Letter's going to get on his team's case and say, hey, we've got to start going forward here again. And not too quick. There's still plenty of time. But because you don't want to get counter-attacked and scored on again, because that would really
open up the game for him.
And help us a lot, you know. But
Riverhounds need to just, I think, work on possessing the ball now. You have the lead. There's no rush for anything.
No silly mistakes.
No mistakes in the back. Play smart. Make good decisions. Once again, Rochester possessing out of the back. Going back.
And that's what we need to do, is keep, nipping away at their heels. You know, every time they get the ball, somebody's got to come out and close these guys down. We're kind of, some of us are doing it, and some of us aren't. And there you go. That's a wasted
Let's
ball.
not play it out long. Oh, you got to step to it.
Yeah, you can't wait for those.
Joseph's waiting for the ball, gets stepped in front of.
Yeah, you can't be doing that. You got to go meet the ball. You've just, in this game, nobody's going to let you just take it and wait for it. They're going to step in front of you. You've always got to be moving towards the ball, get your body in between it, at least to shield it off. And there's a quick throw in there, and maybe a corner kick.
Corner kick. He called it a corner kick off of Riverhounds.
Dangerous situation here, because we know they've got the big guys coming up.
Got some height. They definitely have a height advantage against the Riverhounds. I think it's important here we go up with them. Get this ball out. They play short.
Oh, quick one.
Then play in.
And boy.
Wins that. It was a good battle.
Well. Yeah, great ball. Here's a great opportunity.
Good opportunity. Switch it.
Oh, great ball
good
to
ball
Vincent.
Into Vincent.
Still getting
We've got
some
numbers
bodies.
up. Cuts
Vince.
back.
They're getting more.
Lets everybody get back. It's on his left foot.
And Jose gets a crack, but gets a ricochet, and
it's going to go
for a corner kick.
Ooh, almost. Looks like throw in for the Riverhounds deep in the Rochester's territory.
Boy, that was a great opportunity. I was there.
Oh, they had
we
numbers
could see
up.
we had like four against 2 and 5 against 2, and then
Would have liked to seen a shot come out of that. We
Exactly.
didn't even get that, but we are down in their end with possession.
and games opened up a little bit and changed right away in this second half. Much better than the first, getting some chances and situations occurring where players are making overlapping runs and getting on the end of balls and getting crosses in and causing problems.
They're possessing the ball better and
Exactly.
getting that ball wide, and that opens up that ball in. And that's that's how they got their goal with Danny. Rochester plays the long ball in, plays back. Joseph wins that. And good, we possess the ball out of the back. And we
I don't
play
think-
long again.
Don't think Marshall had much choice there.
Yeah,
He was put
he's
under
under
pressure.
pressure,
You
yeah.
know, it's kind of a bouncing ball back to him. Again, it's the quality of the ball you get
Right.
from players. You know, if it's bouncing, it takes you longer to get it under control, or you got to hit it first time.
Right.
That's where that's where the better players come in. You know, the better players can do that.
First touch,
And
is
you've got to pass it.
crucial.
You got to have the attitude. I'm going to give a ball the way I want to receive it.
Exactly.
And if you give, it's got to be good every time.
Right.
And if you can do that, then you get some chances out of it.
Oh, we got a
what a
fortunate
great
bounce there. Oh, came right to Green's feet,
Yeah.
deflected off the Rochester defender, straight to their keeper.
And you saw Greeny there didn't hesitate to take a shot after scoring 2 goals in the middle of the week, and obviously feels comfortable when he gets the ball there. Obviously,
Jose,
what a
got
great
a
opportunity.
good win.
Oh, nasty bounce.
That a bad bounce. He was held a little bit, but they didn't. Referee not in position to make the call.
Yeah, got a funny spin on that ball. It kind of hit the turf and jumped back over his head. Watch. Look, see how he came back at him. It kind of got a spin on it and came back to him. If that was
unfortunate bounce there.
Yeah,
the way
if it had gone in front of him, he could have just run on and hit that first time. But again, a long high ball into the box. Marshall winning that, no problem.
Good win, Marshall.
Just clearing it out. Now that's his. I see Nico telling his boys to push up, and they need to.
He's encouraging his guys to get up.
Exactly, but
shorten the field, put the pressure back on Rochester, get the ball out of your defensive third.
And there we go. Won it again. Again, Rochester do well closing players down. They don't give
you much time at all, do they? As soon as you have the ball, Riverhounds don't have much space, much time. They're immediately pressuring the ball. And we're starting to do that a little better, too, this half.
Yep, that's well done. Well won back. Dan to give it away.
First touch, right? Here we go, Joseph battling. That's defender draped all over him, wins it with a tackle, plays all the way back to their keeper. Sun's obviously a factor.
Yeah, it is.
See, the keeper is struggling right now.
I think it's going down, so it's right at eye level now, where it was higher before, and players could get away with seeing what was going on. But now
I think it wouldn't be a bad ball to play a long ball into him.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, he's definitely struggling with
and get some shots off at him too.
Yes.
Oh, well done.
Well done by Danny. Wins it out. Throw in for the Rochester Rhinos and Riverhounds territory. Their defensive third.
Rochester's one of those teams that never go away, though, either. They just keep on coming. And a little bit of confidence you can see in the Riverhounds. I think you're seeing them, they pep them up a little bit.
They're playing with the lead now, and I know they haven't been used to that this season. And you're seeing a different side of the Riverhounds, pressure on the keeper there. It really was a bad ball. Fortunate came to a Rochester player. And it seems like Rochester's kind of panicking a little bit.
Yeah,
they're playing that ball long
They're playing
now.
these wishful thinking balls, that they hope somebody's going to get on the end of it or they're going to win it. And, that's what we were kind of doing. But now it's kind of like turning around.
Flipped a little bit
momentum
now.
shifting, and here we go. Oh, there we go. There
right
goes
side,
Dolman, which we want.
Takes his space. Good ball to Danny. Here we go. Lost the ball in this touch.
Yeah, Matty Dolman
Kevin Curry's
didn't have a good touch there, and a little bit strange to see him do that kind of thing. He's usually really good. He makes his mind up and goes left foot. Nice ball in there, Dixon. Got a first-time shot off there, and that could have been dangerous.
Kick.
Well defended by Marshall, I think, there. Here we're going to see the replay. Good ball in.
Ball,
and Marshall just there.
Try to one-time it, and Marshall was right there.
He's very, very good at that. I got to, as I say, you know, Andrew is.
Once again, this is a dangerous. I mean, with all the height that Rochester brings into the box, they bring their 2 center backs in.
Yeah, they got kind of a bunch in the middle, which are
yeah.
all going to split up, I guess. And here he comes.
They go long with it.
Oh,
and
wide
he wins
open,
it.
and the nasty ball down in the
no.
box. Oh,
And deflected.
and
over.
Sterling there.
Sterling was right there.
What a great block there.
Yes.
I mean, this guy was winding up with a volley, and I don't know who it was. Couldn't see his number from here, but here it goes again. You'll see it. Player wide open there.
Wide open header.
And ball
And
bouncing
then this
around.
right here. Whoa.
Whoa.
Right place at the right time.
Probably one of the better chances Rochester's had
Yes.
this
Yeah.
in this game, actually. And
I would agree. I
and
think
here we
the
go.
Riverhounds need to calm down a little bit, not panic.
Exactly.
You know, realize they are playing up. They're not down here, and work on still possessing the ball.
Exactly.
There we go. Here
Yeah,
we go.
We're winning some good balls there in the middle of the park now. You know, we're
Exactly.
frustrating Rochester, and they're rushing their passes, and we're picking up on them. And here it goes again. And no rush it. Just keep it.
Just keep the ball here.
Get some movement if we can up front, show him for the ball. But you can see there's 3 Rochester players around 1 there.
Yeah.
That's where we need some movement and
We're
somebody
too
showing.
stagnant up top.
Exactly.
That's a good ball.
Oh, good.
Great ball whipped
Oh,
in.
great
Oh,
chance. Oh.
hey! My goodness.
And I think the referee is.
Maybe we
I think he gave you a handball. Actually, I think he jumped
got a
up
little
and-
carried away myself
Yeah,
there.
you were. as you can
The
see.
coach coming out of me there. Right here, right in his back.
Yeah, elbow in the back and knock forward.
The official needs to make that call.
Yeah.
I think sometimes they just don't have the moxie to
Yeah,
blow that
exactly.
whistle there.
And Marshall clearing it away again out for a throw-in, cleaning up the back there. He's doing very well. Rochester obviously trying to put some pressure on now.
I think you're starting to see some frustration on Rochester's side too.
Yeah, making some bad decisions.
Right.
There's a nice ball in, but
Whoa.
very lucky there. Hunter kept
just
that
spills
ball.
that ball, and it looked like an easy ball coming into him.
Again, you wonder, it's kind of a tweener. Here it comes again. He kind of like, was he going to catch it or punch it? It was like half and half, you know.
But once again, those are the mistakes that have cost the Riverhounds all season. Just
Definitely.
giving away goals, not even earning them. They're just
Not in a situation, no pressure, no problem, and then it's just a
that would
miscommunication.
It changes the whole complexion of the game. So
Exactly.
the Riverhounds were fortunate there that the bounce came their way, and once again, Jose wins that flick on, but no one up top with him.
Yep.
I think the longer this match goes 1-0, obviously the better for the Riverhounds and the frustration sets in for Rochester.
Yeah, I
And
think
here we go out wide for Danny Earls.
I think you're going to get a few more chances too.
I
with
agree.
that.
I'd like to see a ball whipped in here. Well, we're possessing it. That's okay.
Yeah, Rochester's got everybody back except.
A great
lot
ball
of
with
pass.
Danny and Joseph.
Oh,
At corner.
oh.
Yeah. Miscue on the defender
Yeah.
for Rochester.
He had a vision. And
Alex
he
Sundley
went
loses the
inside and
ball.
then kicked the ball out of bounds. But this is where we are again. Get Marshall up again because.
We need those mistakes. Now we need to capitalize on it. We have a corner kick out of it.
And here we got. It looks like we're going to get a substitution here with Colin John coming on, which is another forward.
Collins, very talented player. Looks like he's going to get his opportunity to come in. Here comes the corner kick, whipped in, great ball in, and it's a goal!
Oh.
And it's a goal!
Boy, oh
Riverhounds
boy.
go up
Is that
2-0.
Alfonso scored that?
No. Is it Alfonso getting on the end of that?
Well, he's celebrating like it's his goal. It might not be. We might see the replay here, but the Riverhounds again on a corner kick.
That's what we needed.
Yeah, here comes the replay. Let's have a look at this one. Nice cross in.
Just committed to the ball there, wins it.
I think he did get a touch on it. He will
Here
probably.
Right there.
Yes,
Yes.
he did.
It was off Alfonso.
Yeah, so he wasn't trying to steal the goal. What a
No.
great goal for
Right
him. I'm
there.
glad to see him get on the end of it because he's playing the most deepest player from the back and gets up and two defenders scoring goals right away.
And I see, this match is, to me, is proof that the Riverhounds have the talent to play at this level and do well. Rochester being at the top of the top half of the table, and the Riverhounds, battling to, get a streak going here, up 2-0 in the 67th minute.
Riverhounds goal.
I think you're starting to see the players, buy into Nico Katic and his philosophy and what he's trying to do.
Yep.
And you're getting, you start getting the results, and that's what's important. The Riverhounds need to continue that.
Yeah. And this is a different kind of a substitution too, putting on a forward. We went in 2-0.
Right.
So, he's put a forward kind of as a offensive midfield player. So, he's still looking at, I like the fact that we still want to
Good
go
ball to
forward
CJ.
and go for goals,
Yeah, it's a good mentality to have. You know, a lot of times you see teams when they go up and try to park the bus and defend for 30 minutes, and you see Coach Nico Katic here actually going offensive-minded with the substitution.
Exactly. And hopefully, I don't think, hopefully it doesn't backfire on him, but, hopefully we can get another goal and then really put, it's going to be a tough stress for Rochester to come back from 3-0 down if they get another goal. But Rochester getting a change here.
Both goals for the Riverhounds from set pieces. One a free kick, one a corner kick. They've had a lot of success on set pieces.
Yeah, I'm just trying to see who...
Min Vu has just came into the match. And he replaces Alex Sundley, number 24, a midfielder. They brought in Min Vu.
Yeah, I was trying to see who that was.
For Alex Sundley.
Oh.
And good win there.
Punched out for a corner kick.
Punched out for a corner kick.
Yeah, this is a tough situation. Here's a cross in.
There's the corner kick,
Oh,
well
well
won.
won.
Sterling comes out.
Oh, well
here we
cleared.
go on the break.
2-on-1 situation.
Here we go. Vincent's got room.
We're getting some bodies coming up as
Here
well.
comes Joseph on the outside.
Oh.
Cuts back. He's got Collins Johns. He plays him. He's one-on-one. Isolates him.
Oh.
Takes a shot. Deflected. Blocked by Rochester Rhinos defender. But we're able to possess the ball again, which is good for the Riverhounds.
Yeah, I'm looking at Jose. I think he may have dropped back into the left midfield. And Colin John's been the target player.
How is that not a foul? He's all over him from behind.
Yep.
Call goes the other way. Collins talking to the official to no avail.
And
I think as a player you got to let it go and keep playing and not let that call bother you.
Yeah, he's an experienced player. It shouldn't be any bother to him. Just makes him more, aggressive, and he wants to probably get a goal for sure. And as you see, he was trying to get a shot off quick there and got blocked. And good to see.
Clear it out. Looks like the Riverhounds fans are really getting into the match.
And there's another way long ball, but
long ball won again, but he was under pressure.
Yep.
Could understand that clearance.
Couldn't do much with it.
Yep.
That one's way wide. Will he keep it in? Yes, he does.
Yeah, he does. Sterling wins that.
Nice job. Don't get.
Guy plays it out for a throw-in for Rochester.
Rochester's pushing players up now. Just playing with three.
It just seemed like right there, Sterling had number 9 Min Vu all over him there, and nothing was called. He ended up clearing it out. We win the. We get the goal kick here.
Yep.
The Riverhounds.
No, Riverhounds doing pretty well here, closing players down again now. That second goal has given them another, boost of confidence, and it seems like that they're, keeping possession when they can, not giving it away as much. And Rochester's kind of taken that role over, and started coughing up the ball.
They're definitely playing panicked and starting to play a lot of balls that are wishful thinking. Playing that long ball in. 50-50 balls, and they're not winning them. So it's
No.
Riverhounds defense is doing well.
Looks like we're playing head tennis here at the moment. Danny Hill getting the ball, and Joseph, I don't know where he was going to go with that, but he's got 3 players around.
Oh, he gets fouled.
That's a nasty tackle there by Dixon. He's
Where
going
is
to get
the
a yellow
official?
card for that?
Where is he at? He's right there. He's only.
Yeah, there was.
That should be a card, in my opinion. That was a pretty hard foul.
It was. It's kind of standing right there,
And he only talks to him. This is how games get out of control.
Yeah, sometimes it will do. And
Official only talks to him.
and
That was Alex Dixon on the hard foul on Joseph.
Looks like Dolman's on the ball, going to take looking for that long cross, switching it, and Jose getting on and well out there, well defended. Possession again.
Oh, not a bad long shot by Robbie Vincent.
Yeah, it was a long way out. It just seemed to pick up speed as it started going, because the goalkeeper kind of
surprised everybody.
He kind of like thought, oh, that's going nowhere, and all of a sudden it skipped up a notch. And here goes Jose trying to keep possession there, and Rochester stealing the ball away, going down the middle of the field, and nice ball in there, looking for a cut back. Oh. And well done there by Marshall, again being really closely marked Dixon, and made it very difficult for him to get a shot off. But they got a quick corner kick.
Another
and
corner kick. Look like they're hurrying
quick.
up and trying to take it before the Riverhounds get back. We've got CJ all the way back in the box.
Woof. And,
Dangerous ball there.
And it's number 5 again. The guy at the in the first half had that open opportunity, and
they bring those 2 trees in from the back. I call them trees out of the back.
And they missed the target again. That was a good opportunity for Rochester to get back on the board, but luckily Riverhounds got away with that one.
You look at both of the Riverhound goals are scored by defenders, and they're trying to push up and allow on those set pieces. You get those defenders up there, but sometimes that's why they're a defender.
Exactly. And there's a long ball. And cleared out by Rochester.
That'll be Riverhounds throw in. We have a sub coming in for Rochester. Matt Luzinaris is coming in.
And
who is he?
Number 4 is coming out.
He's taking I think he's a defender, right? Number 4.
Yes. Slojic.
Yes,
Pat
Slojic, one of the trees out of the back.
Yeah.
Looks like they're going to only play 3 in the back now.
Yeah.
Rochester's going to push up and take some chances. This might be an opportunity for the Riverhounds to get another goal.
Yeah, definitely on a counter attack, catching them with numbers down at the back.
Good win there in the air. And again,
well won by Marshall.
Marshall's there twice, winning that ball. Now here we come, and they play long. This kind of looked like the Riverhounds in the first half.
Yeah, exactly. They're trying to pump everything in there and obviously create some chances. But there's a nice ball there.
He dummies it and goes
nobody
right to
behind
Sterling.
him. Oh, that's
How
what
is he
you
not
can't
fouled
do.
there? He calls the foul. He's got Sterling.
That's where you don't want to get caught with the ball too. That's a situation, and we lucked out. We got a free kick, but don't take that chance. Maybe clear it out. Get it out wide, get it up front.
We've talked about mistakes all year that have cost the Riverhounds goals, and that would be one of them right there. We were a little fortunate.
If in doubt, get it out.
Yes, right.
And, it's an old saying, but it works.
It works very well.
And that's a wild ball by Hunter Gilstrap. Kicks the ball way down into the Rochester end and going out for a throw into Rochester.
There's still plenty of time here. There's 15 minutes plus stoppage.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Can't stop playing the way the Riverhounds need to possess the ball.
Yeah, we need him to do that too, because of the build of confidence in the last couple of games as well. Would be a great boost for them going into the second half of the season.
Exactly.
We've got 12 games left actually. This is the 12th, counting this game, and still got time to work our way a win tonight to get us off the bottom.
Almost.
After the
Robbie Vincent was running onto that ball.
And a throw-in for the Riverhounds, I think.
I think they need to relax a little bit. Here comes a sub for the Riverhounds and for Rochester. For the Riverhounds, Number 14, Seth Sidabaka is coming in.
I don't know who's. I think he's coming in for. I don't know who
It
yet.
looks like he's taking Kevin Kerr out.
Yeah, it looks like Kevin Kerr and Sibaka coming in for Kevin Kerr, and Rochester
has Mike Garzi coming in.
Substitution in the 77th minute. Number 14, Seth
And who came?
Sidabaka in for number 10, Kevin Kerr.
Pat? Nope.
Oh.
Tyler.
Tyler Rosenland.
Tyler Rosenland.
And Kerr's worked hard. I got to give him credit. He's been working hard in there, winning balls and doing the best he can with it. And
I thought he had a good match.
yes, he's had a very good game compared to the last couple we've had at home. It's nice to see him getting on the ball and getting some nice passes off.
There we are possessing again, linking up with our midfield,
and look at
Joseph
Rochester
coming
closing
wide.
down.
There we go. They're definitely press high now with only 3 in the back. This is where we've
Whoa.
got to win it. Oh,
Joseph there read that well. Just got an
unfortunate bounce, went right to the Rochester defender. Here comes Alex Dixon down the side.
And he gets a cut. And Marshall. Horse, and he's in the back saving everything that comes in.
And Hunter wins that.
And Marshall heads it out.
Again.
Sometimes we guess it right, but no, he's been outstanding in the back, like a solid Nez Hunter.
Riverhounds here taking some pressure.
And there he is again.
Oh, that's got to be a foul there. No call.
Oh dear, the referee.
Where is he?
I don't know, but
the referee is missing a great match here. I'd like to, hopefully he could pay attention a little bit.
Yeah,
my goodness, he was shoved right off the ball.
Exactly. And here we're going to see it, I think. Oh, no. It's back to regular play. And Hunter being smart here, taking a little bit of time, switching areas, which goalkeepers can do, And
this causes your opponent to have some mental breakdowns, getting upset about it, worrying about that.
Yeah, and in the 79th minute right now.
There's a push right there off CJ that's missed. 2 hands in the back.
Yeah. Still a lot of time left too, so we don't want to let Rochester get back into this at all. And
now he gives him that foul, and
very similar situation, but it's what it is. And Hounds need to get back, pick up, and make sure that don't give anything away on this.
You got to keep your mental toughness here. The Riverhounds need to be composed. Their composure is important. Here comes a ball into the box.
Oh,
it's one picked up by Hunter.
Got it on goal, but not really dangerous. Not enough power on that ball. Trying to tough angle to get that ball to come back on target. As you can see, he's like coming back for the ball to try and head it on, and difficult for a player to do that. But real long ball, and Colin John winning it, but
wins that.
And
then Joseph around the defender. He's in. He takes a shot. Little ambitious.
I think so, but you know what? I think it was a good situation. If he could have got over the top of that ball, it was a nice bounce. I think
keeper was off his line.
He might have got a rebound or he got a save on it, got a second chance. But no, I think
I like what I'm seeing here with the Riverhounds. They're still continuing the press.
Exactly.
Official calls that push in the back that time on Danny Earls. So, and he gives him a yellow card for a dissent. Number 22 for Rochester.
Colin Rolfe
just received the yellow for dissent.
Yeah, that's a silly card, really. But
and it just takes time, and this is good for the Riverhounds.
Yes, exactly.
It slows it down, changes the pace of the match.
And again, kind of packed over onto that left side of the field. We've got Joseph out here way wide right, and Colin John there.
A little bit of a tough ball for Collins to try to bring down, but
yeah. I'd rather see us play that ball around. We are winning 2-0. Why knock it in there? Just
why not possess that ball, right?
Yep.
And it's a foul.
It's getting a bit scrappy now, as you can see.
You're starting to see the frustration on Rochester set
exactly.
in. And this just allows the Riverhounds to eat up more of the clock and slow the match down.
Exactly.
Definitely take this. Relax. There you go.
Yeah.
Probably Vincent off the ball. Looks like Alfonso will take the free kick. Plays it down the line into the corner to Jose. Oh, he's got him.
That's
Whips
a great
it in.
cross
It's a great
in.
ball.
Oh, I thought Colin was waiting for that one.
He almost gets on the end of it. Linesman did call Collins offsides. Would not have counted.
Yeah,
but I like what I'm seeing. The attacking, they're still going forward.
That's a good cross by Jose too, and I thought just a couple of inches higher, and Colin John would have been on the end of that one, but got caught offside there. And here goes Joseph, and it's
And
a
here we go
breakaway
again.
3-on-3.
If we can get Jose,
That's a nice
gets a
switch.
great ball.
And Jose's on his
Hold on.
left foot. He's going to try and push it and knock it.
Nice 1-2. With Jose and CJ, they tried to link up.
Yeah, a couple of one too many, and Colin John couldn't get on the end of that.
Matt Dahlman plays that back to Hunter Gilstrap, and Hunter wisely clears it out for a throw-in for Rochester, allows the Riverhounds to get back defensively, get back into shape. I like what I'm seeing with CJ and Jose there. That was good link-up play up top.
Yeah, good combination. Long ball.
Long ball in. Hunter comes out.
Yeah, that's what I like to see.
He needs to do that.
Yeah, you got to demand as your goalkeeper, hey, it's mine. Nobody's going to win this. I'm taking it. And then your players around you have confidence when you call. You're just going to come out and take it.
Good play there by Sterling. Wins the ball, plays it back to Hunter. We clear out.
Oh, nice.
Good win. Oh, Joseph gets called for offsides.
Whoa. I'm surprised at that one.
So am I. I thought we had a defender back here on this side.
Maybe we missed it and we were watching the game down here and he came back on. So, I don't know.
Another long ball by Rochester showing their desperation now, which is excellent.
And
it's opening them up for counters.
Exactly what we talked about. Now Rochester having to
This is where we need to relax, possess, make them come back. It's
make
a great
them chase.
ball. Yeah, exactly.
Get them tired. And there's a great little flick.
Almost.
Colin John.
Little panic there from Rochester again. They wisely kicked the ball out. Riverhounds throw in. I like what I'm seeing today. You have some confidence from the Riverhounds.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. Whether this is a corner kick or it's a throw-in.
It is a throw-in.
And it looks like that Nico's putting in another player. Mike Seth.
Nice
ball. Touch.
Oh, my goodness. Unfortunate there.
Yeah, couldn't get it down quick enough so he could get a shot off. And
looks like Mike Seth is going to be coming in for the Riverhounds. It's a good ball over. If he can get to it, Joseph, get on the end of this. Defender's on him. And it's a throw-in. Should be for the Riverhounds, yes. And here comes the substitution. Mike Seth.
Oh, for Joseph Nguyenwe.
Yep, Joseph will be coming out. Mike Seth will be coming in. This looks kind of like a little bit more of a defensive substitution, you would say?
Kind of. Mike Seth's more of a, he's more offensive-minded, but he's a hard worker, and I think
his
maybe
work
he's
rate is
putting him-
excellent.
Yeah,
I agree.
And Joseph's, put a good a good 84 minutes in here, and he's kind of dragging, so
You have some
it's
fresh
a good
legs.
time. Yeah, so he can chase back and defend when we need
And
it.
another throw-in for the Riverhounds. They're able to keep the ball down here in Rochester's defensive third.
Yeah.
Rochester starting to look a little dejected, a little tired maybe. There's a push in the back on Mike Seth. Once again, the referee, I don't know what he's watching, but he's missing a great match. Thought that was a push there in the back. But
This is where we can't get
now
caught.
here they're on the counter. Rochester's pushing. And good win by Sterling. And then he doesn't panic there. We finally see him just play the ball out of the back, which we've been asking, kind of missing. And Mike Seth, strong there on the ball, wins
did
it.
very well winning that ball back. Yeah, and here comes
he's
the
asking
switch
for the
on. That's
ball.
what we're looking for.
Good switch.
Seabacher getting on the end of this,
Seth
not
could
quite.
get there, no. Comes Dahlman, pressure in the ball, make him go backwards. Another long ball here by Rochester. Unfortunate bounce there.
Well taken there by 22.
22
Cuts it back.
brings it back, and I think this is Hunter's ball all day.
Yeah. Didn't get enough on that to get it back to the penalty spot where it would have been dangerous, and so Hunter Gilstrap just scooping that up, no problem. Here's a long ball to nobody except Rochester.
But this is okay. If they,
Yep.
you know, the ball's down here in their defensive third. Here comes their keeper's going to play a long ball, what I call a wishful ball here.
Yeah. And it's always a 50-50 who's going to get it.
And Sterling wins that. Danny Earls gets the second ball.
Nice flick
play.
On. And cleared out of bounds by Rochester for a
Here we are, throw-in. I would like to get a shout-out to my back home. I actually have a Morton Blaze soccer club that I coach, a U12 girls team and a U13 boys team. If any of them are listening, thank you, and appreciate the support. Let's go Riverhounds.
Riverhounds keeping them packed in here, keeping them in their end of the field, which we need to do in the 87th minute now. It's important to just be tight. They don't need any more goals. Just make sure that we don't give anything up.
No mistakes in their back line.
Exactly.
Just play smart. Definitely this late in the match. We're in the 87th minute, going into the 88th minute. Long ball in. Looks like Hunter's on it. He gets caught.
Well,
bad touch and went out of bounds. Fortunate bounce there for the Riverhounds.
Yeah, he took a strange bounce, I think, guys. He just like jumped up a little bit higher than the player expected because he looked like he had time enough to keep it under control and get it back in.
I think Hunter thought he had a chance to get to it and got caught a little bit.
Yeah.
Here we go. Goal kick for the Riverhounds. Hunter will take this.
Long ball way down the field.
And here we go on the second ball. Almost get on the end of that. Jose gets back with his man. Sterling, smart ball out. It's a good ball.
Yeah, I got to give the defense credit tonight. I think the three defenders back there, especially, Dolman's been a defender, but not really. I'm classing, Marshall, and that's a good play by Dolman.
Very smart play.
And, Alfonso and Sterling Flounder have done a great job. I mean, they've worked hard. I've got to give Marshall the credit because he's not only been up there and scored a goal.
Oh, this is a dangerous ball. Oh,
he stopped
CJ
a couple
could have got
of
on the end
shots
of
too.
that.
But long high ball, nice layoff, and he's got
a chance.
Got to close him down. Don't let him get a shot off here.
And he's over and out.
Tough angle there, Roz, too.
Very
He's going wide. I don't know why the player even passed him the ball. He was on the top of the box. He could have taken a shot himself. I think he would have been in a better.
I think that's why you see
location.
that this late in the game, they're down. There's a little bit of frustration sets in. They're rushing themselves. They're trying to, and they're making decisions that aren't always the best. Even at the pro level, you see this.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, going into the 89th minute, I'm guessing maybe 2 minutes extra time. Again, maybe 3 if they decide that.
They've got a good ball down the line to Alex Dixon.
Yeah, long ball in, and Hunter.
That's safe.
No
Hunter picks that up easy.
Hunter getting his players to push up, coming out wide. Dolman, no rush to go forward, but switches the play over to Jose, who gets beaten in the air, but goes out for a Riverhound throw-in.
This is by far, I think, some of the best soccer I've seen from the Riverhounds. They obviously they had a little bit of a hiccup in the first half, a little bit, but once they settled down, it seemed like, and they took the lead, it just kind of, they took control of the match.
Yeah, definitely. Looks like we're going to have another sub coming in, and it's Miro Cabrillo, who, this guy's a young guy that just joined the team this year, came from Robert Morris University, and I like this guy.
I like him a lot too. I've seen him in training.
Mm.
He's got a great upside, excellent attitude, and great work rate.
And that's why I'm guessing that Miro's Nico is putting him in, because of his work ethic, and he's going to chase balls down, may steal one from a Rochester player, and he's going to get back and defend too.
And
so
he's taking Jose out.
Yeah.
Looks like Jose's getting a great round of applause.
Looks like it
from the fans. Appreciate his play tonight. Gets a hug from Coach Kadich, Coach Scotty Gibson. High fives all the way around. Played really well tonight. 4 minutes of stoppage.
Yeah, that's a lot. I'm surprised. I didn't think it was that much.
I didn't
but
think so either.
It is what it is, and
got to play it out though.
Exactly. And you never know what can happen till that last whistle blows, as we know. But Hand's doing really well, closing down now. Knocked.
And they're not panicking with the ball. Look,
Yeah.
they're possessing well. Look at that. Well done. Came in hard.
Blocked out, got a bounce to it, and Riverhound's got it. And Dolman's
Good,
switching
good
play
switch. If you can win that, Miro.
Yeah, it's tough to come in a game, isn't it, as a substitution with 4 minutes of extra time.
Haven't had any touches. You're coming in a little.
But it's sometimes that really lets the coach know what you like, and when you go in there and giving everything you got. And
that was a great, good hustle by Seth Tabaka.
Yeah,
goes back to the keeper.
And Rochester are kind of in desperation mode here a little bit.
There they
go. Goalkeeper coming way out.
Way out.
Really never
he's
got
out.
a good kick.
Couldn't get it.
Robert.
Nice.
And
a little bit of combination
Mike
play there.
Seth
Mike Seth wins that ball.
Grabbed hold of the guy and pulled him back, I think. And
gets the foul. Free kick there for Rochester. They go long with it. And well won by Alfonso in the back.
A little chip over the top there. Oh, Dixon right on the ball.
And Hunter was right there. He spills it, but we were...
Little bit of a mess up there between the communication. I think it hit Hunter in the stomach.
Yes, it did.
He dropped the ball.
Oh, dangerous ball.
What?
Oh, puts it over the top. Riverhounds. Goal kick.
We'll take that. Probably another couple of minutes left yet. Still some time for some action.
There's about 2 minutes left. Just got to possess this. Let's get out of our defensive third. Make Rochester drop back.
That's where we want the ball at this time. And Robbie Vincent doing well there, just clearing that out, no problem. Getting back behind the ball, all the players.
Dolman takes that throw in out, another throw in for Rochester. Not much time left for them.
And there it is, Marshall with the ball, clears it out to Colin
ball.
John. Nice touch. Little counter attack here. Rochester chasing to get back.
We have to. Let's see if we can get a third here. It's a good pass into Seth. Oh, he tries to play CJ. And he gets it.
Oh, well left.
Well, Seth back on the ball. Unfortunate touch. There goes to Dolman. He whips it in the second post. Miro not there. Keeper's all over it.
Big long kick, this one. And Alfonso. Look.
Again, Marshall.
Referee let it play on too. I thought he was going to get a free kick there to Rochester, but here they come again, back down. And
Hunter all over that.
Took all over us. And there's the end of the game.
Final whistle.
So here we are at Highmark Stadium.